It's your boy RZ here. We doing it up. Getting back in the mix is where we going. Trying to get back on this little program. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back to the work site. Just dropped a vehicle off for a client. Just had lunch with my wife. Had us some Hattie B's hot chicken. And so now, getting back to work, I can put a deal together, right? Go ahead and give me about 10 or 15 no's when I get back. Just keep going. We're going for no all the way on out. Let's slow down right here. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, wow. What is going on up here? I'm not in a hurry. I got plenty of time. I'm not in a hurry. I got plenty of time. It's the name of the game. Now we out and about. Today is Wednesday, okay? So on Wednesdays, it's seeking, looking for more answers to the questions that I've already asked on Monday. You know, in anticipation that these things gonna be answered, right? But guess what? I wake up. Of course, I hadn't read my scripture for today, but I have been listening to the pastor. It's actually his son is who I'm listening to right now. And he's on the law of order. And what he was talking about today is, which is another key piece to the puzzle to some of my answers, is delegation. To building a team. To not trying to do everything by yourself. Because not only do you hurt yourself, you also hurt your loved ones and those that are around you. Because if you ask somebody, this is about Moses, and Moses was handling all the disputes for the 1 million people. And they would stand out all day long, and he just go one by one, however many people's out there, from sun up to sundown. He was doing that every day. So it's like when you're starting this business, you know, you working hard, but why are you really working? Because I never looked at it in this thing. He had to lead God's people out of Egypt, but I never knew. I never thought that he had to leave his family, his wife and kids. He had to leave them. Because they didn't say anything about her coming with them. Well, she probably did, but he said that he probably left them. But anyway, either way, he was away from his family from sun up to sundown every single day, trying to arbitrate and handle these disputes and not spending that time with his family. This is full-time ministry. All day and all night, they said that he sat there and ministered to the people. But then his father-in-law came, Jethro, father-in-law. I wonder if this is the same father-in-law that tricked him. You know, because now he coming back with words of wisdom. First he tricked him to marry both his daughters, you know what I'm saying? Now he coming back with words of wisdom. He said, hey, look, what you doing to the people is wrong. The people that's waiting, because if they don't get you to answer them today, then they got to come back tomorrow, the next day, or the next day to get an answer. But he said the key thing on there that you got to kind of look at is that every need that comes across that you become aware of, it doesn't mean that you have to meet that need personally. Don't take it personally. He said you shouldn't make the assumption that you personally have to meet every need that you become aware of. I'm like, man, that's me all day long. That's what I've been thinking, right? But this full agreements is just playing out. I shouldn't make the assumption that I gotta meet the need. And I just thought about, you know, what I've been doing at my job. As far as delegating, we got several different departments, but people handle their own department. And that's what he was saying. You gotta utilize your human resource. You got leaders and people that can handle that around you, but you're not utilizing their capabilities. So you're not doing them a good service. Not doing yourself a good service because now you ain't getting no rest. You're not doing the clients a good service, even though you think you are. By you saying, hey, I'm going to take care of every single question and solve all these problems. That's only the ones that you solve. And it may be simple, but in the people's mind, they think it's big, but it may be somebody that can solve that problem quicker and better than you ever could. That's what he was saying, right? So I said, that's a good piece of the puzzle right there. So I'm gonna listen to the rest of that out is what I'm gonna do, because that's one of the answers to the questions I've been asking. Who should I get to help me? Who should I ask? Where should I go? Well, he's saying that I already have the human resource and the material resource already at my fingertips. So you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. You get it. So we all already have all that we need already on our pathway. We just have to utilize it. That's the quest I'm on. Not in getting more, but in utilizing what I have. Because sometimes when you get more stuff, it brings more problems of sorting all the stuff. See, now you're into sorting the stuff and instead of using the stuff. So I know when I'm cleaning out a closet, something like that. So, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that. I gotta find a place for that. And I'm busy sorting day in and day out, moving stuff around, shuffling stuff around. And it shouldn't be like that. I should be using that stuff. But that's where I'm at too, getting this basement lined up the way that I want it in this workshop. I got a lot of stuff that I have been shuffling around, have not been utilizing, especially for my eBay business. They got a lot of posters and stuff I've been wanting to sell for the last 10 years. And now I'm just shuffling from one spot to the other, from here to there, from here to there. They can get tiring. It's tiresome sometimes. Yeah, I know it is. You may relate. You got stuff, getting free stuff. That's one of the things is I cut back on all the free stuff that I get. Even though it's free don't mean that I need to get it. You see what I'm saying? Right. That's enough of that. My wife calling.